Good evening and welcome everyone watching from around the world. My name is Kristen Wall and I'm the Director of the Advanced Vehicle Technology Competitions at Argonne National Laboratory. On behalf of our Executive Steering Committee, it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to the Year 3 Virtual Award Ceremony of the EcoCAR Mobility Challenge. Tonight's event is more than declaring a winner. It's the culmination of a year's worth of hard work. For many, it was the formative years of their college experience. Perhaps what taught them how to be an engineer, a communicator, or a project manager. It showed them just what they were capable of achieving and that even a pandemic couldn't stop them from achieving it. Even in the face of unprecedented obstacles, EcoCAR teams learned how to collaborate in unique ways to keep progressing with vehicle development. This spring, they conducted a fully remote vehicle technical inspection and executed all of the competition dynamic events at their local and regional test sites. Then to wrap up the year, teams each delivered 6 competition presentations remotely to judges and sponsors, as well as numerous sponsored awards, videos, and end-of-the-year deliverables. I know it wasn't easy, but they persevered and demonstrated considerable dedication and resilience. So I just wanted to say congratulations to all of the EcoCAR teams on their accomplishments this year. And while many of our students will be graduating and moving into their professional careers after tonight, I am confident they will carry their EcoCAR experience with them for years to come. Before we start with our first speaker, I would also like to thank our EcoCAR sponsors who also remained committed and supportive of this program during the pandemic. Bringing together all of the resources to support a program of this magnitude is no small task. It requires hundreds of organizers, mentors, subject matter experts, and sponsors who volunteer countless hours of support and provide extensive funding and resources. This unique public-private partnership includes more than 24 government and industry sponsors, including our 3 headline sponsors, the U.S. Department of Energy, General Motors, and MathWorks. So thank you to all who contributed so much this year to not only keeping this program running, but also to be the best educational experience possible for these students. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the evening.
To current AVTC students, I commend you for your hard work and your perseverance during such unprecedented times. You've shown us over the past year that you are motivated by the same things that we are here at Argonne, a drive to solve transportation and energy challenges. You're becoming leaders in your field, and Argonne is honored to be a part of the competition with so many bright and dedicated students. I'm excited for tonight's ceremony, where we distribute awards for the work that you have done this year. But just as important, we will recognize you for the qualities and skills that you have brought here today, with honors such as the Collaboration Award, Leadership Awards, and the Spirit of Competition Award. Seeing your hard work and talent is inspiring. I wish you the best in your next endeavors and throughout your career.
Hi, I'm Jim Tung, MathWorks Fellow, and I'm pleased to give this talk at the EcoCAR Award Ceremony. On behalf of MathWorks, I'd like to congratulate all of the teams on the progress that you've made this year. We've been honored at MathWorks to support EcoCAR as well as earlier competitions for over 20 years. And our reasons for doing it are because of the innovation involved in the competition. Advanced propulsion systems, electrification, and level 2 autonomy to design a vehicle that's more clean and more safe. And that's important because more clean and more safe is the future of automotive. At the same time, a vehicle that's just as performant and just as attractive as the base vehicle. In addition to the goals for the vehicle, introducing the teams to the vehicle development technologies and workflows that are used in industry. As you know, it's an approach that relies on the use of simulation. And that model-based approach is used not only in automotive, but also in other industries as they digitally transform all around the world. Well, that was the expectation with EcoCAR. But because of COVID, you've had to innovate in other ways that no one would have expected. COVID has made the last year a challenge for all of us. In terms of EcoCAR, COVID has impacted your campuses, limiting your face-to-face collaboration and access to your labs. But just as I've seen with engineers in industry everywhere, you found new ways to work together fully remote development, working from home on your own PCs, using new ways to manage your work such as version control systems, and even more use of simulation. Because reduced time with a physical vehicle required more simulation to validate the code, and fully remote hardware-in-the-loop tests were needed to ensure that you were ready to use the vehicle. All in all, through it all, your ability and willingness to adapt, to move forward, to reach your goals has been extraordinary. And now it's all coming together for the first dynamic vehicle events this year. You're finally getting to see the fruits of your labor on the road, and some of you even have an opportunity to check out some of the other teams' vehicles as they're going through their validation testing. All of you should be excited and proud of what you've achieved this year. Congratulations.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jim Danahy, and I'm the Vice President of Global Safety, Systems, and Integration at General Motors. It's an honor to speak with you today. In my role, I oversee the implementation of safety, compliance, systems engineering, supplier quality, and performance across all GM's global vehicles. My job includes ensuring the safety of every vehicle we sell, because at GM, we put safety at the center of everything we do. The systems and integration work requires building relationships and working effectively across the entire GM organization. Our goal is to exceed our customers' expectations while meeting government regulations to deliver the best vehicles for a great customer experience. I also lead GM's motorsports competition organization, which, like EcoCAR, requires innovation and speed to win races. I believe that both the way we work in racing and the lessons we learn on the track help to make our product engineering organization smarter, faster, and our cars better for our customers. Throughout my career, I have had the opportunity to work on many different projects. From the launch of 4 generations of Chevrolet Corvettes, to the Buick Encore, to our newest full-size trucks and SUVs like the Silverado, Sierra, Tahoe, Yukon, Escalade, just to name a few. Like you, I've worked across disciplines with engineers, project managers, our UAW partners in our case, PR people, marketeers, finance professionals, pretty much anyone who is involved in the development, production, and sale of a vehicle. And one thing I've learned is that the larger the project is and the longer it takes to complete, the more likely you are to encounter adversity during the project. The deliverables EcoCAR requires are a massive undertaking. You do a tremendous amount of hands-on work on your vehicles each year, on top of your schoolwork, jobs, family, a social life. Does anyone remember what that is? And there have been challenges. But what often defines success on such a big project like this is the ability to come together with your teammates to solve problems and innovate. At GM, we call collaborating to drive enterprise-wide results a one-team behavior. Year-end competition allows me, your GM mentors, judges, and all the professionals who support EcoCAR to see just how far each of your teams have come. Whether you're a seasoned team leader or this is your first year competing, you're here because you contributed to your team's ability to accomplish competition objectives, and that's what one team looks like to me. Each of you played an important role in your team's success, and we hope you've learned many lessons along the way that have prepared you to be leaders in the automotive industry. On behalf of all our General Motors mentors, organizers, and volunteers who have given their time to EcoCAR, I want to congratulate you on making it to the end of year 3. Please enjoy the awards ceremony and good luck.
Hi, I'm excited to be here today to celebrate the successful completion of year 3 of the EcoCAR Challenge, and also to share some of EERE's vision for a clean energy economy, in which many of you will play key roles. President Biden's clean energy goals put America on an irreversible path to achieve a 100% clean energy economy with net zero emissions no later than 2050. Our mission here in EERE is to drive the research, the development, the demonstration, and the deployment of innovative technologies, systems, and practices that are going to help transition Americans to this 100% clean energy economy, and to ensure the clean energy economy benefits all Americans. We've got a lot of work to do, and we cannot do it alone. We need skilled engineers who have the knowledge, experience, and passion to make all of these goals a reality. And that's why EcoCAR is so important. You all will play a key part in our battle against climate change as we work to decarbonize the economy. EERE established 5 programmatic priorities to aid in our transition to a clean energy economy, and they are decarbonizing electricity sector, transportation, energy-intense industries, reducing the carbon footprint of buildings, and decarbonizing agriculture. Each objective is going to have goals and metrics to determine what progress and success look like. So now I'll go into a little more detail about each of the programmatic priorities. The first is really to initiate a path to achieve a carbon-free electric sector no later than 2035. The fastest and most cost-effective way, in our opinion, to decarbonize the economy is to prioritize the transition to a carbon-free power sector. We need to integrate more renewable energy onto the grid while ensuring still that it is reliable, secure, and resilient. To accomplish this, we need to accelerate deployment of existing resources and scale up our efforts nationwide. Priority 2 is decarbonizing the transportation sector. This is especially salient to this group. It's really to decarbonize transportation across all modes: air, sea, rail, and road. Our goals include expanding sales of light-duty EVs, meeting the nation's sustainable aviation fuel needs, and enabling commercially viable hydrogen fuel cell long-haul heavy-duty trucks. We need to make EVs more affordable by reducing the cost of EV batteries, reducing the use of critical materials, and recycling batteries. Priority 3 is to decarbonize the industrial sector. Our industrial processes in America currently contribute as much as 20% of the nation's carbon emissions. We're going to electrify industrial processes with renewables, use hydrogen to decarbonize industries like steel, capture and use emissions, and improve energy efficiency. The fourth priority, reducing the carbon footprint of the US building stock. This priority is going to be accomplished through 3 ways. 1, decarbonizing the power grid so that what comes into the building is as clean as we possibly can make it. 2, electrifying a significant share of the building end uses that are currently use fossil fuels like space heating and water heating. And 3rd, to significantly improve the energy efficiency of buildings and equipment, including heating and lighting systems, as well as the entire building envelope. Priority 5 is to decarbonize the agricultural sector with a focus on the energy-water nexus. Agriculture represents today nearly 10% of the nation's carbon emissions. We're going to expand work to reduce emissions on the agricultural sector through development of biofuels, greater efficiency of off-road ag vehicles, on-site production of animal waste to clean energy, and better prediction of water flow to design more water and more energy efficient irrigation systems. Our work will also be driven by environmental justice, which is really a core principle of the Biden administration. We've got to build this clean energy economy in a way that's going to benefit all Americans. We need to address environmental injustices that disproportionately affect communities of color, low-income communities, and indigenous communities. The success of the clean energy industry depends on a diverse workforce. Our workforce and industries really have to look like America, and each of you here today exemplify our future clean energy workforce. So in closing, our transition to a clean energy economy is going to be driven by the new generation of clean energy engineers. EcoCAR graduates will contribute to all sectors of the clean energy economy beyond just the transportation sector. And with that being said, I know that many of you have really exciting ideas for what the future of transportation could look like. It's an all hands on deck sprint here, and we are really looking forward to working with you all to bring about a cleaner America. We believe that together we can accelerate the progress that's critical to securing our clean energy future. Thanks for coming.
So I want to give a big thank you to the whole EcoCAR, Georgia Tech EcoCAR team. We came together to work through everything, and we got a working car, and it's because of all of you. And I really look forward to year 4. We have a running car. The connected and automated vehicle sub-team is going to be picking up their work now and making the car run as an autonomous vehicle. And I'm really excited for that and to test all of that in year 4.
I'm shouting out all the new members who has just joined our team, whether it be on our communications, engineering, or anyone in between. For many of us, this is our first real-life exposure to it, and it can be very daunting. So thank you so much to everyone who was once a new recruit but made that commitment to stay with EcoCAR, and to everyone who has just joined our team and is already so excited to take on every new project that they can take.
Happy end of year 3, everybody. It's been an amazing year. We've gone through a whole bunch. We've survived the pandemic. Motor's not working. We've survived not finding a test site. A whole bunch of stuff, but it's been a lot of really hard work by everyone on the team, and it's because of you guys, the Embry-Riddle team, that this car is running today. So thank you guys so much, and thanks for the great year. Here's to year 4. Let's do it.
Good evening, and thank you for tuning into the EcoCAR Mobility Challenge Year 3 award ceremony. I'm happy to be joining you virtually this evening to present the first awards of the show, and we'll begin with the sponsored award category. The DSpace Leadership and Validation Awards are given to teams that demonstrate the most effective use of DSpace tools in the development of their vehicle supervisory controller during the first 3 years of the competition. Judges were impressed by all of the submissions, and there are many teams that are already very close to some industry standards when it comes to model reusability, testing workflows, test automation, and controller development. Congrats to all of the teams for their progress so far. The second place team showed the widest usage of DSpace tools in both the hill and controller development areas. Specifically, this team's use of the challenge response monitoring and USB flight recording features of the Micro Autobox 2 was a great way to get their supervisory controller closer to a production level component. They also had a very well segregated model, which helped to avoid redundancy of work and promoted parallel development, something that's even more useful over the past year with COVID restrictions. The second place award and a check for $500 goes to Ohio State University. The first place team wrote an outstanding report that conveyed how well they truly understand the fundamentals of software development and validation. They developed custom GUIs to help them transition smoothly from mill to hill and to reduce the manual integration of changes. They also displayed a great understanding of secondary evaluation criteria to determine if a test was valid, in addition to the standard pass-fail results. Their custom instrument clusters and control desks were clean and functional, and the growth of DSpace knowledge and know-how on their team this past year was very evident. The winner of the first place DSpace Leadership and Validation Award will receive a trophy and a check for $1,000. Congratulations to the University of Alabama.
The MathWorks Model-Based Design Award rewards the team that best demonstrates their knowledge and usage of MathWorks tools to design their vehicle. Each participating team was tasked with showing the judges how they use MATLAB and Simulink in their team's workflow. Through a combination of prepared slides and live demonstrations in their software, teams displayed outstanding knowledge of the tools available to them to accelerate their work. While all 7 teams participating gave great presentations, the top 3 went above and beyond in showing judges how well they understood MathWorks tools. The third place team demonstrated a unique approach to testing and simulating their connected and automated vehicle software. Through a live demonstration of their driving scenario test harness, they walked judges through how they make use of simulated scenarios to plan and develop their adaptive cruise control in situations that would be difficult to replicate in a live test, but crucial in understanding how their system will behave at edge cases. This team also showed their method for automatically running test cases through a continuous integration system, with test reports automatically generated and uploaded for each release of code to ensure it's passed all tests. Third place in the MathWorks Model-Based Design Award, with a trophy and a check for $250, goes to McMaster University. Congratulations. The second place team was neck and neck with McMaster. This team also showed excellent integration of tools such as Simulink Requirements and Simulink Test to automatically link and summarize their requirements and test status to their source documents. Their usage of the tools showed an excellent understanding of the software development process, and a unique MATLAB app launched directly from their model to aid newer team members in working with the requirements and test suites was quite impressive. Though it had no impact on scoring, this team's presenter deserves some special recognition for dealing with the most dreaded event in a live demonstration. Not one, but 2 MATLAB crashes during their live demos. Yes, it happens to all of us, and at the worst of times. The second place team in the Model-Based Design Award, along with a trophy and a check for $500, goes to the University of Alabama. Congratulations. The first place team showed an outstanding live demonstration of their team's work in MATLAB and Simulink. Their presenters showed a clear mastery of every aspect of their software development, from requirements development and integration to software componentization and testing, and even the use of a Simulink model in place of a PowerPoint deck to organize information and present to the judges. This team's strong push for an end-to-end requirements and testing workflow, utilizing every feature available to aid them, allowed them to leverage simulation as a key component for their vehicle's success. The judges were confident that the presenter could walk into any automotive company and outline how to use Simulink for their verification and validation work to accelerate development. The winner of the MathWorks Model-Based Design Award, with a trophy and a check for $750, goes to Mississippi State University. Congratulations.
Good evening. The U.S. Department of Energy is proud to sponsor the Award for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion in Engineering. This award recognizes individuals and/or teams who have enthusiastically and resourcefully promoted DE&I among its EcoCAR team members in 2 or more of the following areas: increasing the diversity of team members, fostering a welcoming and inclusive team environment that is free from bias and discrimination, organizing multicultural activities or events that promote diversity and inclusion within the team and beyond, identifying and addressing systemic barriers to diversity, equity, and inclusion within the team and beyond, and efforts to initiate and coordinate community outreach activities to increase interest in automotive engineering among underrepresented groups. The second place team should be applauded for its all-female leadership team, which is an impressive example of the inclusive atmosphere for underrepresented minorities in the automotive industry. This team has led a strong effort to engage diversity-focused organizations in recruitment and engaging diverse engineering communities in automotive engineering. The team did an outstanding job to not only promote diversity, equity, and inclusion, but to embody it. The team went above and beyond in recruitment, retention, development, and advancement of underrepresented students, and included strategic efforts to welcome individuals from the Women in Engineering Society, ENGIqueers, and the National Society of Black Engineers. It was impressive that this team understood and explored DE&I from a broad perspective beyond race, religion, sex, and gender to include students from different fields of studies and grade levels, as well as mental health as an additional focus area. The second place recipient of the U.S. Department of Energy Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion in Engineering Award will receive a trophy and a check for $500. Congratulations to McMaster University. The first place team is clearly dedicated to advancing diversity, equity, and inclusion. The team has a well-rounded perspective on diversity, taking into consideration various underrepresented populations based on gender, race, ethnicity, socioeconomic status, and first-generation college students. The team communicated a measurable success, with 42% of the team members as underrepresented minorities. The winning team had a strong collaboration within their College of Engineering Diversity, Outreach, and Inclusion Office, with professional societies and with external organizations such as General Motors. The team showcased impressive efforts for recruiting underrepresented minorities for engineering degrees and careers through the school's Excels program. The team also does a great job with leveraging alumni and visiting professors to coach and mentor the existing team members. This team has consistently taken the action to improve culture, increase diversity, enhance recruitment, and drive outreach. One judge noted, "Excellent work creating a supportive environment, both with current team members and alumni. It is clear from the submission that the team members feel like they are valued and a part of an EcoCAR family." The winner of the U.S. Department of Energy Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion in Engineering Award will receive a trophy and a check for $1,000. Congratulations to Ohio State University.
Good evening. My name is Magali Soto Arce. I am the manager of our Global Product Group Early Career Programs at General Motors. I am honored to be the event captain for this award. General Motors is proud to sponsor the EcoCAR Women in STEM Awards. These awards honor women from across many STEM disciplines who are demonstrating outstanding technical excellence both within their university academic programs and most notably through the EcoCAR program. This year, I had help from 4 accomplished judges. Thank you to Padma Sundaram, Chief Architect of AV Systems and Safety at General Motors, Cindy Bay, Director of Global Validation at General Motors, Ann Schenkler, Director of the Center for Transportation Research, Energy Systems, and Global Security Directorate at Argonne National Lab, and Connie Besenson, Manager of Education and Outreach in the Vehicle Technologies Office at the Department of Energy. The judges were delighted to hear from 16 strong candidates this year. The accomplishments they shared demonstrated their highly developed technical skills and commitment to encouraging other women to pursue and succeed in engineering and other STEM fields, and their overall excitement for EcoCAR. I would like to acknowledge all of them now. Andrea Howison from Embry-Riddle, Giovanna Camacho from Embry-Riddle, Shivani Patel from Embry-Riddle, Jamie Harmon from Embry-Riddle, Emily Parcell from Embry-Riddle, Anna Cobb from Georgia Tech, Aya Abu Ghanem from McMaster University, Colleen Jenkins from McMaster University, Morgan Cox from Mississippi State University, Sierra Garrett from Mississippi State University, Madeline Gilmer from University of Alabama, Gina Dwantavan from University of Washington, Bailey Deck from University of Washington, Livia Anderson from University of Washington, Sophie Lee from University of Waterloo, and Candy Lee from Virginia Tech. These women have demonstrated their passion for EcoCAR in both technical and outreach programs. On behalf of the whole EcoCAR organization, we send you a virtual round of applause. Now to the results. First up, the Rookie Award. Naming honor of Lin St. James, 1998 Indianapolis 500 Rookie of the Year, who partnered with AVTCs to create the Women in Engineering Awards in Challenge X. This award recognizes an outstanding female who is already contributing to the team, though she has not been on the team for many years. We give this award to recognize that potential and encourage her to harness her passion, hone her skills, and become the even more amazing leader we know she can be. This year's Rookie Award winner developed a strong childhood interest in the STEM field through her participation in career fairs. In high school, she served as a robotics summer camp instructor, helping children to learn programming skills. This experience made her fall in love with engineering programming and drove her to join the EcoCAR's Connected and Autonomous team. She is the CAV team lead and has supported the development of sensor fusion algorithms and visualizations for algorithm tuning. Thanks to EcoCAR, she's interested in pursuing opportunities working on sensor interfacing, data processing, embedded systems, autonomous driving, and active safety. She has been very engaged in the recruitment and training of candidates for the CAV team. She strongly believes that we can overcome the barriers of females in STEM by creating a culture of sharing lessons and stories of success, providing mentorship and representation in our society. Of this year's General Motors Women in STEM Rookie of the Year Award, who will receive a trophy and a check for $500 is Sophie Lee from University of Waterloo. And now, the winner of this year's General Motors Women in STEM Award. This year, we had a tie for our first place position between two excellent candidates. The first winner has been able to develop a strong engineering skill set due to the application of learnings from coursework, her experience with Simulink and MathWorks, and her internships with Ford and Argonne National Lab. As the PCM swing lane lead, she is responsible for the team's technical deliverables and foster a positive and conducive culture for an all-female controls team. She has led various recruiting efforts to promote opportunities for female students in engineering, as well as opportunities in the EcoCAR team. These experiences have helped her become more knowledgeable about vehicles, effectively troubleshoot and solve problems. Looking into the future, she wants to pursue opportunities within the auto controller domain with emphasis in validation and testing. The second winner completed her technical undergrad and developed strong project management and leadership skills while working with design and build contractors. She emphasized the need for creating buy-in and engagement within her team environment and highlighted how that impacted women's involvement in a collaborative environment. She has helped grow women involvement in EcoCAR on her campus and just recently established a Women of EcoCAR group to further growth. Both winners showed their passion within and outside of EcoCAR, and they show us the broad impact that women can have within different areas of the STEM field. The winners of this year's General Motors Women in STEM Award, who will receive a trophy and a check for $500 each, are Andrea Howison from Embry-Riddle and Madeline Gilmer from University of Alabama. Congratulations to our winners.
From all of us here at WVU EcoCAR, we just wanted to give a shout out to Bill Cawthorn, our GM mentor. Thank you for all the help you've given us throughout the competition. We wouldn't be where we are today without your help.
Just wanted to wish the team good luck. All your hard work did not go unseen, so thank you for demonstrating dedication and gaining those skills to help us build this Blazer to what it is today. Good luck.
Shout out to Team Tennessee for navigating a difficult year filled with many challenges and obstacles we had to overcome. Through this, we've successfully navigated these. We're doing vehicle testing today. I'm proud of what we've accomplished. Looking forward to year 4 of the competition, where we'll be tackling the competition once again.
Shout out to all our hardworking team members that were able to persevere through this tough year and get a car that's competition ready.
Hello, EcoCAR students and fellow sponsors. This year, teams were able to put their Blazers to the test and see the fruition of 3 years of hard work. Over the last month, EcoCAR teams had the opportunity to execute test validation events, including energy consumption, drive quality, and CAV system testing at various regional testing locations across North America. You should all be very proud of what you've accomplished to get your vehicles to this stage of development. Tonight, I'm here to present the award for Best Drive Quality. According to the judges, this team had a silky smooth control of their acceleration profiles, earning them more perfect scores than any other team. To top off their vehicle performance, this team submitted a thoughtful and in-depth analysis of their system and results, which covered their capabilities and issues masterfully. The recipient of the Best Drive Quality Award will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. Congratulations to Ohio State University.
Hello everyone. It is great to be here this evening to present the award for Best Energy Consumption Testing. The Energy Consumption event challenged teams to design and implement an energy consumption course of at least 36 miles to determine the charge-sustaining energy equivalent fuel consumption of their vehicle. After analyzing the results, teams were tasked with developing suggestions for next year's team based on the outcomes obtained from energy consumption testing on track. The winning team exhibited top-notch performance in the energy consumption event. Not only did they complete an outstanding energy test, this team impressed the judges with concise annotations of their powertrain graphs that explained particular events and recommended actions for next year. Most notably, this university demonstrated a deep understanding of the value of methodical energy consumption testing and model iteration to improve the engineering of their powertrain. The winner of the Best Energy Consumption Testing Award will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. Congratulations to West Virginia University.
Good evening. Tonight, I am here to present the award for the Best CAV System Testing. This award is given to the team that earned the highest score in the CAV capability evaluation. Teams participated in a closed course test that evaluated their perception system and their longitudinal control system. During this test, team vehicles were tasked with correctly detecting a variety of common driving maneuvers at a variety of different speeds. Then, teams engaged their adaptive cruise control system and proved that their vehicle would come to an automated stop when they are within range of a target vehicle. The winning team started off year 3 with a brand new CAVs team. During the CAV testing, this team was able to successfully accelerate their vehicle to 25 miles per hour and brake to a stop under automated longitudinal control. Judges were impressed with their CAV capabilities and said they have all the pieces in place to execute full speed range adaptive cruise control in year 4. The winner of the Best CAV System Testing Award will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. Congratulations to Mississippi State University.
This year, the Human-Machine Interface and User Experience Working Group was tasked with implementing user-centric design processes to aid in the development of a prototype that will educate drivers about the team design ADAS features. In the year-end presentation, teams showed how they implemented user-centric design, explained their current prototype, and reflected on what they learned over the past year. The winning team gave a professional presentation that included slides with the perfect amount of data and content. Judges were impressed by the presenters' harmony with one another. When one of the presenters unexpectedly lost internet during the presentation, the team handled it flawlessly and was not thrown them off their game. The team showed a deep understanding of the iterative nature of the user-centric design process, and they packaged their explanations in a clear and concise manner. The team performed extensive background research, and this research guided the team to create a low-fidelity prototype. Judges like that the team opted to keep their prototype low fidelity because this gave the team an extensive flexibility when identifying areas of improvement for year 4. The winner of the award for the best human-machine interface and the user experience presentation will receive a trophy and a check of $2,500. Congratulations to Virginia Tech.
During the propulsion controls and modeling presentation, teams explained how they have implemented industry practices to achieve vehicle functionality in year 3. Teams walked judges through the processes for generating and tracking requirements, developing key controls algorithms, and testing software in simulation and real-time testing environments. The winning team implemented a highly detailed, agile-based workflow that reflects industry best practices. The team created a pipeline for continuous integration and deployment and used continual feedback to refine their products. The judges were impressed with the team's 81 distinct, quote-unquote, definitions of done and thorough procedures to maximize collaboration and documentation. This team demonstrated a good understanding of the pros and cons of their design decisions, and they pushed the boundaries of what commercially available tools can do. The team optimized their testing workflow by developing a sophisticated GUI that automated software testing and report generation. This allowed the team to run model-in-the-loop tests overnight, so they could use their time in the lab working on controls refinements. Congratulations to the University of Alabama. Your team will receive a trophy and a $2,500 check for the best propulsion controls and modeling presentation. Roll Tide roll.
Good evening. The propulsion system integration presentation is designed to evaluate the team's architectural decisions, their mechanical and electrical designs, and their overall engineering methodologies. Additionally, teams were expected to demonstrate their understanding of the critical interactions between each functional area within the PSI swim lane and how these decisions affected their vehicle technical specifications. The winning team had an excellent approach to testing, leveraging model validation, correlation, and improvements. The team's use of finite element analysis and computer-aided design in every slide showcased how much the team did to build out all of their work during year 3, which impressed the judges. The team's approach of reviewing 3 critical systems for the engineering methodology was spectacular. Their technical depth of knowledge was well displayed throughout the presentation, especially during Q&A. The winner of the award for Best Propulsion Systems Integration Presentation will receive a trophy and a check for $2,500. Congratulations to the University of Waterloo.
This year, the connected and automated vehicle students were challenged with implementing a sensor fusion algorithm and an adaptive cruise control algorithm in their team's Blazer. Teams were also required to thoroughly test their algorithms in simulation environments before testing in the vehicle. The winner of the Best Connected and Automated Vehicle Systems presentation provided an excellent explanation of how they followed the V model. The team developed through requirements and validation their algorithm through model-in-the-loop simulations and in vehicle testing. Judges were impressed with the team's well-designed sensor fusion algorithm, including an impressive strategy for using a breadth of data to accurately assign the target vehicle to a lane. The team made great use of performance metrics, also implemented sophisticated perception level diagnostics. According to the judges, the presenters gave an outstanding presentation and were extremely enthusiastic about the work they have been doing and the progress they have made. The winner of the award for Best Connected and Automated Vehicle Systems presentation will receive a trophy and a check for $2,500. And congratulations to The Ohio State University.
The Vehicle Integration and Performance video, or VIPER, highlighted each team's vehicle integration and testing progress throughout year 3. The video also covered design for consumer acceptance and provided the team a platform to summarize their future plans. The winner of the Best VIPER video did an outstanding job using the video sections to guide a coherent narrative. The team made great use of footage and charts to underscore the important points. The video and voiceover were well matched to each other, and the background music was perfectly selected to tie it together and fill in any dead space. This team also did a particularly good job of relating their vehicle back to the target market and tying in the consumer to the video. The judges also noted the team did a great job of not just rattling off a list of vehicle features. Instead, the team used customer research to directly connect the needs of the customer back to the features of the vehicle. The video also provided a clear explanation of the challenges the team had faced throughout the year, which had hindered vehicle integration and testing progress. The winner will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. So please congratulate Georgia Tech. Great job, Georgia Tech. Congratulations.
I want to give a huge shout out to our graduating seniors. Your leadership this year is pivotal to our success, and I was able to learn so much from all of you. I know you're going to go on to do great things in your future endeavors, and I can't wait to see where you go. So good luck, you guys. Keep in touch.
I just want to give a quick shout out to the entire McMaster EcoCAR team. Despite COVID, the team was able to push through all the challenges that came their way, and they did a great job in the car while keeping social distancing measures and overall had a fantastic semester.
I'd like to give a special shout out to the seniors of Virginia Tech's EcoCAR team. This past year has provided a number of unforeseen obstacles ranging from COVID-19 to supplier issues. Despite these obstacles, the seniors have worked hard and stayed optimistic. I've been so impressed with their resilience, and I know they will go on to do amazing things in the future.
I first wanted to give a big thank you to everyone who made Year 3 of the Mobility Challenge possible. We couldn't have done it without the support of all of our team members, faculty, sponsors, and the competition organizers. I also wanted to give a big shout out to all of our graduating seniors. We're so proud of you and can't wait to see what you're going to do with your future.
Year after year, I've witnessed the dedication and commitment of our faculty and the countless hours they spend mentoring and guiding their students. That was especially the case this year due to the pandemic, and we would like to recognize each and every one of you for your extraordinary efforts. To all the EcoCAR faculty who dedicated so much time and provided such critical leadership and support for your students during this very difficult year, we salute you. We thank you for all your personal sacrifices. We would not have been able to do this without you. Thank you.
Good evening. Before I present the award for Spirit of Communications, I would first like to recognize all 12 of the communication managers from each of the 11 universities. You all did a terrific job this year, and congratulations. Now, the Spirit of Communications Award recognizes an individual that made an outstanding effort in the area of communications. This year, the award for Spirit of Communications goes to Arden Jacoby from McMaster University. Arden has been a communications manager for 2 years and has done a tremendous job leading her team on every deliverable. Arden takes on every challenge with a positive attitude. Though the McMaster team faced various COVID-related challenges, Arden was able to find new ways to succeed. By incorporating animated graphics to take the place of in-person videos of wrenching in the garage, Arden's communications team produced an outstanding youth educational video to be shared with local students. Arden also consistently submitted well-written and thorough Green Garage blogs throughout the year. Arden is a leader, a role model, and a positive and engaging team player. These are the characteristics that truly embody the spirit of communications. Congratulations, Arden. You and your team will receive a trophy and a check for $500.
Hello, everyone. I am thrilled to be able to present the Best Communications Presentation Award. It was a pleasure to judge the communications presentations this year, which recapped the students' influencer campaigns. Communication students were tasked with conducting 2 EcoCAR awareness campaigns to Tier 1 influencers. All the teams did an excellent job reaching out to their representatives at the national level and had some engaging interactions with many influencers across North America. The team that had the best communications presentation had a strong knowledge of the legislative landscape, aided by an existing relationship with their university's federal policy staff member. The team presented evidence of excellent research on their influencers and how to best shape their messages to resonate with them long after their meeting. The team was well prepared to execute their campaign with a thorough plan of action for the messages with their influencers, and were able to pivot their plan on the spot due to failed technology. Most importantly, this team had a crystal clear call to action for each of their representatives. So the team with the best communications presentation will receive a trophy and a check for $2,500. Congratulations to West Virginia University.
Good evening. Tonight I will be presenting the awards for the top 3 communications programs. All year long, the judges have seen outstanding performances from each of the communications managers. I had an opportunity to judge the communications presentations and was impressed by the hard work and professionalism displayed by each of the teams. Congratulations to you all on such a successful year of adapting to new ways of communicating, collaborating, and conducting events. This year, we have a tie for second place overall communications program. The CMs from these 2 teams were always anxious to learn and improve, and they consistently submitted quality deliverables all year long. This week, judges were also impressed with the success of the team's influencer awareness campaigns. According to judges, both teams far exceeded the requirements of the deliverable and sought to overachieve in every area of their campaign. The winners of the second place communications program award will receive a trophy and split a check for $1,500. Congratulations to the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, and the University of Washington. The first place communications program award goes to the team that consistently went above and beyond in every deliverable this year. This team's Green Garage blog submissions were creative, thoughtful, and well-written. Their sponsor collaboration event was a hit with over 50 attendees tuning in to a Women in STEM panel with the U.S. Department of Energy. This team also shined with their influencer outreach, where they earned first place in that category this evening. In addition to the required deliverables, the communication manager filmed videos for the EcoCAR program, including the vehicle technical inspection videos for each team. The recipient of the first place communications program award will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. Congratulations to West Virginia University.
Dr. Fraser always impressed upon us the need to prove or disprove any theory. Before letting us select batteries for the hybrid Malibu car, he turned to me without a smirk and said, "I'm surprised you discounted putting a water tower on the roof of that car as a viable energy storage option so quickly."
Congratulations on 25 years of UOFT. Found my UOFT t-shirt and tried to fit into it, but decided that you probably wouldn't want to see that. I will also never forget the story of how you became and why you became the chairman of the board of UW Parking Services. Us UOFTers would not be where we are today without you.
I first met Dr. Fraser in year 3 and year 4 of the Challenge X competition. The advice and the guidance that you've given me, and to all of the team members since, is greatly appreciated.
I just wanted to thank you for helping us learn how to take projects that look like this and turn them into projects that look like this.
Hey, Dr. Fraser. James here, shout out from Hong Kong. Just want to say how much I appreciate all the work and effort you put into all of these programs over the years. UOFT is something that stays with me every day. It's opened my eyes to renewable fuel, using less plastics, recycling more. You're massively inspiring, and I really cherish the time that we had to work together.
I have fond memories of Royden coming by the garage on Saturdays and Sundays with his little guy to see if we had any questions or needed any help. And there's no way that Chris and I would have been able to start our company if it wasn't for Dr. Fraser and Dr. Fowler and Challenge X.
Congratulations on 25 years of UOF, Dr. Fraser. I can't believe it's been almost 20 years since I joined the team and met you. It really was a turning point in my education, and it's been the basis of my entire career. I appreciate everything you've done for me and countless other students.
Dr. Fraser is the reason why I have a career in automotive engineering. One of my first memories of Dr. Fraser was during the Challenge X Year 3 build. I was in the middle of rebuilding the rear suspension of the Equinox, and he dropped by between his courses just to ask if there's anything he could do to support us.
What I remember most is that you gave us the freedom to grow, to make mistakes and to learn from them, to be resourceful and determined, and to believe that we could do anything and then succeed in it. And when we needed help, you were there. So for welcoming me into the UOF family, for creating an environment that gave me confidence, experience, a rewarding career, and most importantly, friends and colleagues that I enjoy a decade later.
You taught me so much more than any textbook ever could, and I'm extremely thankful for the experiences that I take forward in my career.
Dr. Fraser has a famous hands-off approach while also letting us know that we had some wavering and 100% support. Dr. Fraser, I just want to let you know you also have my unwavering 100% support in what you do.
Thank you for 25 years of UOF, Dr. Fraser. Thanks to your hard work and dedication, we've all learned so much.
Hey, Dr. Fraser. UOF and your mentorship has played a big part in shaping who I am today. It's helped me build confidence as well as friendships, the kind that you usually make a few times in your lifetime.
I just wanted to say thank you for all your years of service and support for the team. Without you, UOF definitely would not be where it is today, and we would not have been able to have all the great experiences that we did.
Congratulations on 25 years of service as an ABTC faculty advisor. During this time, you've helped countless students design, develop, and drive their dreams.
Dr. Fraser once said, "Everyone leaves your life at some point or another. It's not that they left that matters, but rather how they left."
These chariots may be lost, but are not forgotten. They are what made us who we are. We cradled our careers and let us recognize both our strengths and weaknesses.
Hope you enjoyed this little token of appreciation. From the bottom of our hearts,
thank you, Dr. Fraser.
Thank you, Dr. Fraser.
Thank you, Dr. Fraser.
Thanks, Dr. Fraser.
Thanks, Dr. Fraser.
Thank you, 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 Dr. Fraser.
You rock.
Thank you, Dr. Fraser.
Wow, what a special video and such a fitting tribute to a 25-year legacy in ABTCs. It is so impressive that the current UOF team put this together on top of everything else they accomplished this year and in spite of so many challenges. It's such a testimony to how much you and the program you've built means to so many Royden. There were so many distinguished UOF alumni featured and yet literally hundreds more that couldn't be included. But I know how much they all meant to you and how proud you are of their success. Royden, you have had such a profound impact on so many. Thank you for always encouraging us to put students first, to deliver the best educational experience possible for them, and for reminders to always pursue innovation over expediency. We wish we could all be together tonight to watch this tribute from your students along with you. But we could not let this very special occasion go uncelebrated. In fact, we hope about right now you're opening that gift we sent you. I'd like to take a brief moment to read the inscription. Dr. Royden Fraser, in recognition of your exceptional service and unwavering commitment to the DOE Advanced Vehicle Technology Competition Program, 1996 to 2021. From those first days in the Propane Vehicle Challenge more than 25 years ago to today, we offer our most sincere appreciation for your service. Thank you, Royden.
Good evening. I'm Joe Muller from American Axle and Manufacturing. I'm here to award the best year-end project status presentation. The project status presentation challenges EcoCAR project managers to convey the overall status of their project to competition stakeholders. The winner of this presentation was strong, confident, and knowledgeable as a presenter, and engaged the judges from the very beginning with a unique introduction that framed a narrative for the presentation. This PM had the strongest graphics of any team and was extremely effective in visually communicating information to the judges. This PM did a particularly good job of analyzing the strengths and weaknesses of the team and claimed accountability for their own personal shortcomings. The winner of the award for Best Project Status Presentation will receive a beautiful trophy and a check for $2,500. Congratulations to the University of Alabama.
Greetings to all of you viewing from across North America. I'm joining you today to present the awards for the Best Overall Project Management Program. The third place winner is a veteran project manager who navigated his team through a particularly challenging year filled with COVID-driven organizational challenges and nearly insurmountable supplier-related challenges with propulsion system components. Despite these complications, this project manager effectively devised contingency plans and executed them at the appropriate time to salvage a best possible outcome for their team. The PM also demonstrated a high level of competency with PM deliverables, placing top 3 in both the mid-year PM presentation and the final PM presentation. The third place winner will receive a trophy and a check for $500. With a total of 76.7 points, please congratulate Dan Harvey from Virginia Tech University. The second place winner is a longtime EcoCAR team member and project manager who have contributed to one of the greatest EcoCAR team rehabilitation projects in memory. After a long track record of elite performance, this PM's EcoCAR team struggled for several years. At the beginning of the EcoCAR Mobility Challenge, this PM duo instituted structural changes and began building a new team culture. 3 years later, their team's success speaks for itself. The team notched a perfect score for spring inspections, accumulated more test miles than any other team in year 3, and earned a top 3 finish for the impact report and the project status presentation. The second place winner will receive a trophy and a check for $1,000. With a total of 78.3 points, please congratulate the most dynamic duo since Peanut Butter and Jelly, Ryan Stallcup and Matt Komish from Mississippi State University. The award for the Best Project Management Swim Lane usually goes to a veteran project manager with a long track record on their EcoCAR team and a year or more of experience as a PM. This makes sense because EcoCAR is exceptionally complex and project managers must have full command of the breadth of the project. This makes it even more impressive that a first-year PM earned first place in the PM swim lane this year. This PM demonstrated high levels of competency in various areas of the project management discipline. They are an excellent communicator both within their team and with external stakeholders. They've demonstrated excellent presentation and writing skills, capturing a top 3 finish in almost every PM deliverable. And perhaps most importantly, they've exercised personal accountability and humility, which is a hallmark of a true leader. The team with the Best Project Management Program will receive a trophy and a check for $2,000. With a total of 91.1 points, please congratulate Madeline Gilmer from the University of Alabama.
The EcoCAR Collaboration Award is a new award that was initiated and selected by the EcoCAR organizers to recognize teams that most embodied a spirit of collaboration with fellow EcoCAR schools throughout the year. These teams set the competition aside to embrace collaboration, demonstrating that partnerships can not only bring shared success, but also elevate the educational experience for all involved. The co-winners of this award both went out of their way to work with other teams to solve technical problems. They readily shared technical information in the spirit of helping other teams, including information that could have been considered proprietary. They also formed an active partnership with each other to establish functionality of a shared component. As a result, they had the component functional within 24 hours of each other. But the collaboration didn't stop there. Both teams were actively engaging with multiple other EcoCAR teams in a variety of topics and swim lanes throughout year 3, and set an example for all EcoCAR teams to follow. Both winning teams will receive a trophy and a check for $1,000. Please congratulate the winners of the EcoCAR Collaboration Award, West Virginia University and Georgia Tech.
The Excellence in Leadership Award is selected by the EcoCAR organizers to recognize leadership skills that are critical for engineers, project managers, and communicators to be successful within EcoCAR and throughout their careers. The award is presented to the students who best demonstrate model leadership capabilities on their EcoCAR teams. These students demonstrate leadership in numerous ways throughout the year, including mentoring fellow students and creating opportunities for student engagement, communicating effectively and exercising power appropriately, thinking critically and creatively, and articulating a positive sense of direction, invoking optimism in their peers. These skills can be major differentiators in the success or failure of a team to achieve their goals and realize their best potential. Although these skills are rarely taught in the collegiate environment, they are arguably just as valuable as the technical knowledge and expertise they gain throughout the EcoCAR, and will be key skills needed for their future career success. Before we announce the winners of this award, I'd like to recognize all the students who served in leadership capacity on the teams. To all the project managers, engineering managers, communication managers, and sub-teams leads, we salute you for your leadership of the team, particularly throughout the complications of the COVID-19 pandemic. In a year where so many students demonstrated such impressive leadership, it wasn't a surprise that we received many nominations this year for the Leadership Awards. The judges were truly impressed with all the candidates nominated, especially the testimonial from their fellow peers and faculty advisors. This year's runner-up for the Excellence in Leadership Award is Amin Taudi from Mississippi State University. Amin is MSU's PCM lead, but his impact extends much farther than just the PCM swim lane. The positive attitude that Amin brings to the competition is infectious. When things do not go as planned and the pressure is high, Amin relays a sense of security across the entire team by staying calm and cool. He never shies away from difficult conversations, and his deep understanding of the bigger picture allows Amin to help his team find a path forward. In his 6 years on the team, Amin has grown tremendously, and so has Amin's sub-team. Since taking over as the PCM lead, Amin has recruited 8 times the number of team members and achieved a retention rate of 100%. These impressive statistics are the results of Amin's onboarding strategies. He also works with each sub-team member to ensure they are assigned meaningful tasks that they are comfortable executing. Amin's onboarding methods have been so successful that they have been adopted by other swim lanes, and the entire team is benefiting. Even outside of his direct sub-team, everyone at MSU wants to work with Amin, and Amin is willing to help out wherever he can. Amin has helped onboard new team leads, he collaborated with the CAV sub-teams to develop a functional ACC system, and even assisted the PSI team as they navigated an architectural change. And all of this was done during the middle of an unprecedented pandemic. Amin's response to the COVID-19 situation has been outstanding. He took strides to move his team to be completely virtual when lockdown first occurred, and he worked hard to keep his team engaged. He organized a hackathon for team members to try to get the team motor spinning, and he advocated for team bonding events. As COVID-19 restrictions were lifted at MSU, he strategically and intentionally invited each team member back into the lab while following CDC guidelines. It is my pleasure to present the Excellence in Leadership Runner-Up Award, along with a trophy and a check for $750 to Amin Towdy. Congratulations, Amin.
This year, the winner of the Excellence in Leadership Award is Brandon Stevens from the University of Alabama. When Brandon was appointed to be the team's PCM lead in year 3, he immediately started work to ensure that every team member could contribute and feel like they were part of a team. Even though the University of Alabama was primarily in person throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, Brandon designed the PCM sub-team activities so that students could participate virtually, in person, or a mix of both. He helped team members stay connected by hosting virtual and in-person team bonding events. In his first year as team lead, Brandon designed an entirely new onboarding process, including a training workbook and a mentorship matching program. During onboarding, Brandon individually meets with new team members to learn more about them both personally and professionally. He then works with them to figure out which EcoCAR projects are the best fit for their interests and skill sets. Brandon's hard work has paid off for the PCM sub-team. The team has obtained unprecedented levels of engagement, boasts an impressive 100% retention rate, and is taking home trophies for the best PCM presentation and first place in DSpace's Leadership and Validation Award. But Brandon's reach goes much further than the PCM team's success. Brandon is a friend and mentor to everyone on the team. He works behind the scenes to onboard fellow team leads, lead the team's implementation of agile methodology, and even helps fellow students navigate graduate school applications. Brandon has also created a team-wide culture focused on feedback. Providing meaningful feedback is one of the most difficult things to do in any profession, especially as a leader, and Brandon is outstanding at it. He continually asks his peers how he can improve his work and leadership skills, and he goes out of his way to provide thorough, constructive feedback to his peers and competition organizers. Brandon's passion for feedback is infectious and has inspired his peers to do the same. It is my great pleasure to present the Excellence in Leadership Award along with the trophy and check for $1,000 to Brandon Stevens from the University of Alabama. Congratulations, Brandon. Brandon, you've left an impression not only on your team, but on the advanced vehicle technology competition as a whole. We are thankful to you and all of the other student leaders who are nominated for this award. Congratulations to all of you.
The Spirit of the Challenge Award is a special award named in honor of Ron Stentz, a long-term competition organizer and sponsor from Freescale Semiconductor, now NXP. The award is given to the team that exhibits exceptional perseverance in the face of adversity, who maintains a positive attitude throughout the competition despite significant challenges and obstacles, and who pursues exceptionally high technical standards for their team. Candidates for the award are nominated by their fellow competitors who recognize and respect the team's determination and pursuit of excellence. This past year, every team showed exceptional dedication and commitment, overcoming numerous obstacles relating to the COVID-19 pandemic. But there was one team that faced tremendous barriers, yet still managed to keep their vehicle progressing, and their efforts really stood out to other teams as being extraordinary. The team had to navigate some of the toughest COVID-19 protocols. In fact, for a large part of the year, they were limited to only 2 people in their garage and were without a working battery pack for almost 1 semester. Despite all these challenges, the team stood strong, rose to the occasion, and ultimately delivered a functional vehicle for the spring vehicle evaluation and validation testing event. The Ron Stentz Spirit of the Challenge Award, along with a trophy and a check for $1,500, goes to the University of Waterloo.
It is now my pleasure to announce the winner of the 2021 National Science Foundation Outstanding Faculty Advisor Award. NSF has been a sponsor of this award for more than 20 years because the goals and objectives of the EcoCAR competition are well aligned with the NSF mission to transform the frontiers of science and engineering through research and education. This year's recipient has brought transformational change and meaningful impact to his EcoCAR team, change that is measured far beyond the awards they've collected. It starts first with his character. He instills a positive learning environment on his team, mixed with a healthy dose of competition and a consistent pursuit of excellence. He creates an environment where students are encouraged to pursue their ideas and where missteps can present the most valuable learning opportunities. Although he encourages competition, he insists on treating everyone with respect, and he values his students' mental health as much as their academic achievements, and certainly more than the awards and the team's final rankings. Most notably, he stands out as an exceptional educator and mentor. He goes above and beyond to support his team, meeting regularly with students to ensure they have the resources they need, and to help guide them towards success both in EcoCAR and in their academic and professional pursuits. He also dedicates significant personal time to work closely with the students in the garage, guiding them along as they solve the very complex engineering challenges within the competition's tight guidelines. One of his students noted, "Our advisor is truly what an advisor should be, through and through, as he allows his students to try, fail, learn, and thrive from each of those moments, teaching students what life outside the university truly is." But this advisor's impact also reaches beyond his EcoCAR team. He has expanded the integration of EcoCAR into the undergraduate engineering curriculum by adding a new design lab that exposes all ME seniors to EcoCAR concepts. In support of this new course, he has coordinated with 7 senior design faculty members to develop lectures on EcoCAR-related topics. He's also been a major force for multidisciplinary collaboration within the university, including the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Business, and other areas to incorporate EcoCAR into their curricula and to expand the team's resources and capabilities. He's also been successful in bringing EcoCAR to the attention of the university administration and in securing their support for graduate students and staff. His efforts have resulted in significant facility upgrades and expansions, including the addition of an advanced vehicle design laboratory and the acquisition of more than $1 million in hybrid vehicle test equipment. And in his spare time, he also serves as Associate Chair of Mechanical Engineering and has served on the EcoCAR Faculty Advisory Board for more than 4 years now. As one of our lead advisors with CAV's experience, he has volunteered this time to work with the organizers to develop and scope the CAV's track and to ensure that the objectives were achievable by students and that the work could be done safely. This faculty member is universally respected and admired by his students and colleagues and the administration, as evidenced by his recent promotion to full professor while serving as EcoCAR advisor. And now, I would like to congratulate the recipient of the 2021 NSF Outstanding Faculty Advisor Award, who not only received tenure, but will also take home this beautiful trophy this year and will receive $10,000 for your team. Congratulations to Patrick Currier from Embry-Riddle. Patrick, you are an ideal example of what it means to be a faculty advisor, a professor, an educator, a technical advisor. You lead by example, being consistently available to the students and helping them achieve their best potential. We are truly grateful for your commitment to the AVTC program. Congratulations.
On EcoCAR, I've learned many different ways to solve complex engineering challenges. It's a lot of fun to be able to learn from our fellow team members from different engineering disciplines. Additionally, it's great to be able to get feedback and learn from real industry experts.
Year 3 has definitely been an interesting challenge, but it's been incredible to see how much our faculty advisors, leads, and members have stepped up to the plate to make things happen. There have been so many memorable moments with so many friends and colleagues, and here's to many more. I can't wait to see how the rest of this year unfolds.
Throughout my 6 years on the team, I have made so many lifelong friendships. The people that I've met come from many different majors, backgrounds, and even culture, and I have truly grown from these relationships that I have made on the team.
One of my favorite parts about EcoCAR is actually something that I was able to kind of gain, which was experience working with other people outside of my major. I love getting to learn about new subject matters such as the automotive industry and engineering in general. And I think that's been a great experience with EcoCAR.
One of my favorite memories on our team was recently taking the Chevy Blazer to our local racetrack and doing some awesome vehicle testing. It was a great opportunity to engage with other team members and really get some great data for our team. Although COVID kind of stopped us in our tracks this year, doing this testing event was an awesome opportunity to work with others, and it was also a lot of fun.
One of the proudest moments I had in year 3 of the EcoCAR competition was when I heard this sound for the first time. This is the sound of our motor spinning for the first time and us driving the car hybrid. Really proud of their torque strategy as well as all the work the PCM and PSI team put together to make this a reality.
One of my favorite memories is that the last PM and EM and I started a Slack channel called Eco-Friendly where we share our plants and things, and when the PM graduated she left me with this cutting and it's still growing happily to this day.
My favorite part about EcoCAR for year 3 was the development process, specifically the software development process on the control side. We went from almost a solidly basic controller to an advanced controller that can control 3 powertrain components.
So since it was my first year in EcoCAR, I got to be exposed to a lot of different things that I hadn't seen before, like how a car works and how to model it in software. I've gotten to do a lot of testing and I've even gotten to drive the car a few times. But I also got to meet a lot of really cool people and I'm really looking forward to year 4.
One of my favorite memories in EcoCAR was a Friday night that me and a couple of team members stayed after until 11 o'clock p.m. Getting ready for vehicle technical inspections, and that's something I'll always remember. It was a lot of fun working on these problems.
All the things that I'm going to remember most about EcoCAR is all the awesome people I got to work with and the things I got to learn, especially in software and how to work on the HSC in the car. And I get to take that with me to a new job.
Good evening. On behalf of everyone here at Argonne National Laboratory, I'd like to offer my sincere congratulations to all of the EcoCAR teams for overcoming a challenging year that was filled with many unforeseen obstacles. You excelled even under conditions of the ongoing pandemic and learned new ways to collaborate and succeed. To each of you, thank you for your dedication and for continuing to embody the spirit of the Advanced Vehicle Technology competitions. I'm honored to be here this evening to present the 4th Place Overall Award. The award for 4th Place Overall goes to a team that demonstrated top-notch quality in their deliverables, both on and off the track this year. Most notably, they completed an architecture change in the middle of a pandemic and swapped out their battery pack, yet delivered a well-integrated and impressive vehicle that demonstrated outstanding performance in each of the required events. The team accumulated 900 test miles during year 3, which is over 300 miles more than any other team. This university also finished year 3 with one of the best functional connected and automated vehicle systems. This university earned awards in various areas of the competition, including a perfect score on their spring vehicle evaluation, 2nd place overall in project management, 1st place in the MathWorks Model-Based Design Award, and 1st place in the CAV's system testing, and also received the Excellence in Leadership Runner-Up Award. The recipient of the 4th Place Overall Award will receive a beautiful trophy and a check for $7,000. Earning 683.3 points out of a total of 860, congratulations to Mississippi State University. Go Bulldogs!
Hello, teams and fellow sponsors. Tonight, I am proud to present the award for third place overall. This team was a top performer consistently throughout year 3. They had a thorough vehicle design, and their Blazer demonstrated outstanding performance during both the spring vehicle evaluation and the vehicle validation testing. The university earned numerous all-around awards this evening. They did an outstanding job in the area of communications, where they received awards for Best Communications Presentation, First Place Communications Program, as well as a tie for Outstanding Team and Sponsor Collaboration. The team's vehicle also had a stellar performance during vehicle validation testing, where they received the award for Best Energy Consumption Testing. Their integration was clean and professional, resembling what you would see out of an OEM prototype vehicle. In addition, this team tied for the Year 3 EcoCAR Collaboration Award. The faculty and students have been actively helping multiple teams throughout the entire year in ways that have significantly benefited those teams. We applaud them for their passion for collaboration, their desire to share success with others, as well as their fantastic Blue Mountain paint job on their Blazer. The winner of third place overall will receive a trophy and a check for $8,000 with 702.2 points out of 860. Congratulations to West Virginia University. Great job, Mountaineers.
Good evening. Tonight, I am excited to present the award for second place overall. Over the past year, this university has shown steady performance in all areas of the competition. They have put in a tremendous amount of hard work to build a vehicle that is well integrated, extremely reliable, and has exhibited stellar performance across the board. In particular, sponsors and organizers have been highly impressed with this team's robust CAV system. This team has used novel methodology to develop a sophisticated and accurate perception system, and they successfully implemented adaptive cruise control. This team's hard work has earned them awards for the best final technical report and the best connected and automated vehicle system presentation. Additionally, this team has exhibited superior vehicle integration skills and a thorough understanding of propulsion controls. Tonight, they are taking home awards for Best Year 3 Vehicle Technical Inspections, runner-up, Best Spring Vehicle Evaluation, runner-up, Best Drive Quality Testing, and second place in the DSpace Leadership and Validation Award. This university has not only built a remarkable vehicle, they have worked to build a strong and diverse team. As a result, they earned first place in the U.S. Department of Energy's Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion in Engineering Award. We applaud this university for their work in increasing access to the EcoCAR program to underrepresented minorities and welcoming everyone into the EcoCAR family. The winner of the second place overall award will receive a trophy and a check for $9,000, earning 747.2 points out of a possible 860. Congratulations to The Ohio State University.
Hello, EcoCAR teams and sponsors. I'm Dave Howell, the Acting Director of the Vehicle Technologies Office at the Department of Energy. Hey, tonight I am thrilled to present the award for first place overall. The winning team of the Year 3 of the EcoCAR Mobility Challenge has had a strong performance on all aspects of the competition. They are taking home awards this evening for communications, project management, vehicle integration, and competition presentations. During their team's fall testing activities, this university experienced major propulsion system component failures that rendered their vehicle inoperable. Despite this setback, the university quickly developed a plan to repair their vehicle while maintaining production level and integration quality. This university went on to be the only team that earned perfect scores in both the fall and spring technical inspections, thus earning them the award for the Best Year 3 Vehicle Inspections. Their focus on vehicle quality helped them perform well in all aspects of the validation testing activities. This university also gave stellar competition presentations. They are taking home the awards for the Best End-Year Project Status Presentation, Best Propulsion Controls and Modeling Presentation, and second place in the MathWorks Model-Based Design Award. They also won the awards for Best Impact Report, Outstanding Team and Sponsors Collaboration, and first place in the DSpace Leadership and Validation Awards. In addition to building a reliable, well-integrated vehicle, this team is building amazing leaders. Their university is taking home the General Motors Women in STEM Award, the Excellence in Leadership Award, and the First Place Project Management Program Award. The winner of the First Place Overall Award will receive a trophy and a check of $10,000. With 750.8 points scored out of 860, congratulations to the University of Alabama. Roll Tide.
Well, that concludes this evening's award ceremony. Congratulations again to all of the EcoCAR teams. We will be distributing full competition results and spreadsheets directly to teams on Monday, June 14th, and a list of tonight's winners will be posted on the AVTC website. Well, we'll see many of you next year for year 4, but to our graduating class of 2021, this isn't goodbye, it's just the beginning. Good night, everyone.